All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Crystal Evans, and I'm going to do a live demonstration of the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkins that were designed by Inspire Network. What you just saw was our panty liners, our day pads, our night pads, and we also have overnight pads. But we'll get back to that later. What I'm going to do is demonstrate the sanitary napkin. First, we have the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkin. This is one of our day pads, and you can tell that it is actually a sanitary napkin because it's completely sealed. How is it completely sealed, you ask? This is made with a plant-based glue that allows it to be completely sealed. So I'm going to open it because we're going to use this for exhibit purposes. This is going to be our Exhibit A. You go all up close on me. But that's cool. This is Exhibit A. Gonna place that down right there. The next samples that I have, we're gonna call these Exhibit B. Clearly, we can see that these are not sanitary at all. When you go to the hospital, to the doctors, what do they tell you? They say, well, I'm gonna give you something that's sanitary. I'm gonna use sanitary supplies, sanitary equipment. Everything is completely sealed. But look at this. Open. The next example, open. The next example, open. And this is our most popular brand, but yet it's still open. The reason why this is not completely sealed, the glue that they use to attach this here, as well as the glue that they use to attach to our underwear, is made of a glue that is the same glue that's made in duct tape. If you were to seal this completely, this would explode. It would not blow your pocketbook up. It won't blow your book bag up, but it would explode if left unattended, completely sealed, like the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkins. So we already know this is not sanitary. So I'm going to use this one because it's the most popular one. Not going to say no names, but it's the most popular one for our example. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. Like I said, it's already unsanitary. So if this is in my pocketbook, excuse me, gentlemen in the back. Thank you. So if this is in my pocketbook, this may have makeup drippings on it, shavings. We shave our eyeliners, our lipstick, pencils. It may have, I've seen a penny in mine before. I don't know if anybody else seen it, but I've seen a penny in mine. We leave them in our pocketbook, but like I said, they're unsanitary because they were already open. They may have just any kind of debris, which again makes them unsanitary. So we're going to call this Exhibit B. It's a popular brand. Again, I'm not saying any names, just using it for experimental purposes. Exhibit B. Now, if we look at the tag that came on Exhibit B, it says that this pad should last 8 hours. Okay, so it should last 8 hours. We already know we're not wearing it for 8 hours. We're not wearing it for 8 hours. We weren't trained to wear it for 8 hours. Mentally, our mind does not say, I'm going to leave this on for 8 hours. So that's already a lie. But we don't even look at that. We don't look at it. We just buy them off the shelf. We figure they're pretty. They got wings. It's the popular brand. I'm going to buy it. I don't care if it lasts 8 hours or not. So this is supposed to last us 8 hours. The wings are nice and pretty for Exhibit B. Oh, I didn't take our paper off. Sorry. We have wings too. Much smaller pad. Ladies, could someone come touch the pad? You want to come touch the pad to feel the difference in the pad? Let's just see if you can feel it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. That's Exhibit B. This Exhibit A. How does Exhibit A feel? Softer. Softer. We heard softer. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. So doctors say that women secrete a minimum, or on average, 50 milliliters of fluids per day when they're on their cycle. So I'm going to use this blue colored water. It's just food coloring in water. I'm going to use this as a simulation to our feminine flow. Let's see if I can get to the 50. I'm going to turn it around. My camera girl is going to come up to the 50. They still talking back there. They something special. Okay. That's 50. Okay, so we have 50 milliliters of fluid to simulate our feminine flow. So I'm going to pour it on our traditional sanitary napkin. And it is going on our traditional sanitary napkin. This is our full day. This is what we experience on average. Of course, some people have more, some people have less. But in a nutshell, this is what I'm going to do. But rest assured, I'm going to do the same for our pad as well. So let's get me to my 50 milliliters. Oh, let me turn it around. So, is that where the 50 is? Oh, no, it's over here. Okay. It's so quiet. Oh, finally. Thank you guys from the back. Okay, we're going up to 50.
Yep.
Oh, from my end, it didn't look like 50. Okay, so 50 milliliters is being poured on the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkin. Premium. Cherish by Inspire. This is a full day. You walking around. You saying, oh my God, I can't believe my cycle on. I had somewhere to go. I got this pretty dress. Oh, let me tell y'all what's the worst for me. Somebody used to invite me to a white party. Now I'll be like, I ain't going to no white party. I'm not wearing white. Ain't no telling what might jump off if my period is on. So I was out for that weekend. Okay, so both pads have 50 milliliters of fluid on them. Where's my paper towel? Okay. So on average, they say that women change their pads 3 to 5 times a day. Some women change their pads 7 times, some only 2 if you're a regular flow. But a lot of women lately are heavy flowers. And I'm thinking it's because what the pads are made out of. But we're going to see that later as to why so many women are changing their pads even more than 4 or 5 times a day. It's ridiculous. It's unfortunate, but it's ridiculous. So I'm going to ask someone who's come to visit with us today to do a favor for me. She already went up once. Okay. Oh, sorry. Can you just come up? You don't have to be on film. We'll actually film closer to the pad. You don't have to. She said, please do. Okay, so I'm going to put the paper towel over Exhibit B. And can you press down? Ooh, ill. We heard ill. Ooh, I'm going to get you another napkin. I need you to keep pressing them. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, don't go nowhere. We're going to hold this up, and we see that this is what we usually experience. This is what we experience when people say, oh, she PMSing. She not PMSing. She walking around with this wetness on her, and she like, everything. I got an attitude all day because this is on me. So it's unfortunate, but it's what we live through. Let's go over Exhibit A, the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkin. What you got? Nothing. You want to feel it? Look, she looking like, really? I want to see this. Look, touch them both. I got a napkin for you, too.
Do it a little harder.
Do it a little harder. Oh, yeah. Take that out. Amazing. Yeah, we're not going to touch that one. No, here you go. Here you go. We're not going to touch that one again. Okay, so what my guest touchers discovered, not only was this wet, but it's blue. So you can imagine if this is on you all day, what's going back up in you when you sit down. What they discovered also with the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkins, not only is it dry, it's not even blue. So everything has been absorbed exactly the way it should have been absorbed. And I'm going to tell you why. What y'all whispering about? What?
She's making me spend my money. She says we're switching.
Oh, see, she said we switching. Oh, she better do it. I already know. There's no way you can watch this and not switch. It's really not. So anyway, so I'm going to break it down even further. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you should switch. I could leave it here and say it's as simple. Do you want to be wet or do you want to be dry? But I'm going to go one better than that. Okay. I'm going to take apart these pads. And I'm going to show you exactly what they're made out of. Because nobody ever researches what's in your pad. I didn't do it when I was on my cycle. We don't do it. We just say they in the store. I'm going to buy it. That's what I got to have. That's what I'm going to use. But when you see this, I bet you're going to Google it tonight. I'm going to rip it apart and I'm going to tell you all about it. This is our first layer. The first layer of Exhibit B, the traditional sanitary napkin, the most popular one, is made out of a synthetic plastic. Synthetic plastic. A lot of women are experiencing irritations from this synthetic plastic, and it's just not a breathable solution. I would let you touch it, but it's going to be wet, so I'm going to leave it as a part of our absorbency system, our 8-hour system. Let's pause. Let's look at these glasses. Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Exhibit A has more water than Exhibit B. We agree with that, audience? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to use their absorbency system and I'm going to plop that in here. The next layer of Exhibit B is going to surprise you to no end. This strip right here, On all of the pads that I brought up earlier, they all have some sort of blue print on them. Some smaller than others, and this one is pretty large. This blueprint makes the untrained eye look at it and say, oh, that must be the spot where it's going to absorb. That's the target area that's going to really capture it. This blue strip right here is nothing but blue dye. It is blue dye. If you research it, you will see that it's only blue dye. Nothing more but to make the design of the pad look more appealing. Again, a part of their absorbency system. We're putting in the least amount of water. This right here, had it not have been blue, it would have been white. The average person will look at this and say, oh, that's on my sanitary napkin. Imagine this is white. We think it's, what do you think it is? If it was white. Like cotton. We think it's like cotton. This is recycled trash. Recycled trash that has been broken down. I wish you can get this face. It has been broken down to almost like a liquefied form. Then it was bleached 8 times. Bleached 8 times to make it white. So we got trash, not just the trash that we put in our kitchen trash, because we got good trash, right? We got leftover food, we got whatever cans and stuff. This is landfill trash. Animals, roadkill, wood chips, firewood, stuff like that. Trash. Again, their absorbency system. I ain't gonna knock them. They said it's gonna last 8 hours. I'm gonna put them in there. Bam, bam. Final layer of the traditional pad. Y'all hear it pulling up? What is it? Plastic. Plastic. I'm pulling. Look at it. I'm stretching. It's nothing but a tablecloth. So imagine this. We got plastic, trash, recycled, filled with bleach. Then we got blue dye. And then we got our wetness. Whatever we're secreting, whether it's urine or our menstrual cycle, we got it all plastic sitting up on us. And what we doing during that time? We trying to keep them as close together as possible. So we getting hotter and hotter. And we like, I don't want nobody to know my period is on. Let me walk like this. And let me walk like that. It's just a petri dish for bacteria. Okay? Plastic. That's amazing. It's amazing. I've never researched it myself. Like I said, I ain't had no need to. I figured it was good. They got it on the shelf. It must be good, right? But what you don't know is sanitary napkins do not have to be FDA approved. They never put the ingredients of sanitary napkins on them, nor do they put an expiration date. Cherish premium sanitary napkins have the ingredients and the expiration date that's supposed to be on them. So let's break this down. It's only fair. We're going to let this work for 8 hours. I'm going to break this apart. Okay. Our first layer of the Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkin is exactly what it should be. Cotton. All natural cotton. No need to be bleached. I can pass that around because it's dry. Yep. Touch that. The next layer is the magic in our pads, and it is an amazing product. It is called a negative ion strip. If you Google a negative ion strip and the health benefits of a negative ion strip, you will see that it reduces bacteria, which means in this world, it may reduce the odor that you experience while having your cycle. Negative ion strips have a calming effect. Negative ions is what's released in the air when it rains. So you know how it rains and you're like, oh, I don't want to go to work today. I'm so relaxed and I'm cool. It's because negative ions are in the air. When you go to the beach, negative ions are in the air. Have you ever seen anybody argue at the beach? You ain't never seen no arguments, no fights, no nothing at the beach because the negative ions are in the air. It's amazing that they can capture them in this little strip. But this little strip, women are saying that their cramps are lessened. The amount of time of their cycle is lessened. And look, a lot of people say this is a feminine product, but this is a male product because men are happy that we are not so on 10 when our cycle is on because of this negative ion strip. Again, part of our absorbency system. We already had, what did I do with the cotton? Oh, okay. Look, I'm like, thank you. I'm going to put the cotton in the glass that we agreed had more water. Our next layer of protection, I'm going to have to flip it over because it encases the powerhouse. So I'm going to flip it over. And again, it's wrapped in cotton. More cotton. I don't think anybody in this audience is as old as I am, but if I remember from my ancestors, when their period was on, and you could probably look this up, the women used to say they were on their rag. And their rag was
cotton.
See, their rag was cotton.
Yeah.
And what do we remember from them women on their rag? They was knocking out 15 babies, 12 babies. Nobody nowadays is having 10, 12 babies. Nowadays, women are having hysterectomies, fibroids, and other feminine issues associated with sitting there with the plastic, the bacteria, and everything else. But nobody talks about because we just assume what they got on the shelf is good money for us. So I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to show you what that powerhouse is. I'm going to put this in. It's my absorbency system, all part of my absorbency system. This here is polymer. Polymer is the same thing you find in baby diapers. Baby diapers, they soak up and they because babies go all day. They don't have no clue as to how often they're going until they learn to do what they do. This material can hold 300 pounds times its weight. Okay? So I'm going to roll this up. As my absorbency system, that would be white because this is pure and all natural and made of cotton. So this is not bleached, unlike our competitor. We're going to stick that down here. Our last layer, which is an amazing thing. Inspire was able to have a security system that not only held our pad in place, as well as all of this phenomenal absorbency system, but if you look through there, maybe the light will show it. See those strips? Those strips are breathable air strips. If I was to hold this over a pot of water, the steam would come straight through. So this is breathable. So now we got breathability with cotton on top, a negative ion strip that's giving us good pheromones and, good vibes and everything else. All in our absorbency system. Oh, this is their plastic. Man. So this is just an amazing product, right? So we're trying to, this is my thing. This is the Now We Know campaign is what Inspire is really promoting. The Now We Know campaign, and I had a hard time with this because the Now We Know is spelled with an N-O, and I thought it should be K, and I was like, why are they saying N-O, N-O? But this is the thing. Really? Somebody in the audience? Say no. I'm gonna go on. So look, so the Now We Know campaign is because we're saying no to fibroids, no to possibilities of cancer, no to women's inability to bear children. There are so many women who are having issues with trying to bear children. So it's no. We're saying no to the medical industry who is giving us these plastic pads that are made out of trash. And then they say, oh, you sick? Fine, we'll give you the diflucan, or fine, we'll give you this to combat this this issue that you're having. You're getting a rash. Oh, no problem. We have some antibiotic for that. So they just kind of recycle us into their business to keep them on top. But we're not doing that no more. And like I said, when of my age, we may have missed the boat on this amazing product. But there are young people in my audience who will benefit from this. And in the long run, I'm saying, I'm curious to see, like 20 years from now, women in their 30s and 40s, they're not going to have hysterectomies like my friends did. They're not going to have fibroids. I mean, everybody has fibroids. And this is like the go-to. And they're like, oh, you got fibroids? Let me give you a hysterectomy. Well, I don't think that's fair. They should give women a choice. And I believe this gives us a viable choice. So let's take a look. This is our 8-hour absorbency system, right? From our pad that we were traditionally using. 8 hours. This has been in here, I'm going to say 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So imagine this. You're sitting with this all day, and it's supposed to absorb. Let's say I didn't pour 50 milliliters in this. This is almost back at 50 milliliters. So this didn't do nothing but hold it for a minute, and what it did was it held it and rested in that plastic until you decided to take it off and change it and throw it away. That's why you get 24, 50, 30 pads in a pack, because they figure you're going to take it and turn it. You're going oh, sorry. It's almost back at 50. You're going to just change it anyway because we don't really pay attention. This, I think I talked a little bit about it. This may have been in here, 2-3 minutes? Oh, I can use the same cup. How about that? Nothing. It's absorbent, right? Like I said, this can hold 300 pounds its weight. It's amazing. It's amazing. I poured theirs in there because theirs didn't do what it needed to do, so I don't need theirs no more. some women will say, well, I don't think that's going to hold me. That's a little pad. That ain't going to do what it need to do. That was a day pad. And I still thought it was amazing. Y'all agree? I thought it was amazing. We also have night pads. They're a little bit longer, so you can wear them throughout the evenings or your heavy flow days. Even though they're called nights, you can use them on your heavy flow days. But we do have what's called overnights. And overnights, you can wear overnight for that added protection. Now, some women are going to say to me, not me. I flow too heavy. I'm still going to want to change. If you need to change, then change. But what I say is, all things being equal, if you flow that heavy and you changing anyway and you're using a traditional pad, flow that heavy, use the Cherish premium sanitary napkins, and avoid yourself from chafing, from rashes, from the synthetic plastic. Avoid having to buy the diflucans. Avoid from having to have an early hysterectomy by using a healthier alternative. That's all I'm saying. I'm 49. I don't get my cycle no more, but I use the panty liners. Yeah, I use the panty liners. But TMI, I'm sorry, but I'm saying I use the panty liners. They are available for women of all ages, of course, because, we like to use them for whatever reason. And then we can see that we've absorbed their excess. We still absorbing. And this is not even, this ain't sure enough wasn't 8 hours. Because we got somewhere to go. Look, this is definitely not 8 hours. So I'm going to end right here. And I'm going to say this was Exhibit A. We saw it did what it did. Exhibit B did nothing. I'm not even going to mention who they were. If you would like to purchase the pads, we have the overnights, the nights, the days, and the panty liners. All of the pads are $5.